Hello and welcome to CSS3 Essential Training. This is a continuation of our HTML5 Essential Training. In that session, we looked at the three essential components of a web page. That is the HTML5 for the structure and CSS3 for the styling and the JavaScript for the action on the website. In the previous session, we already covered the HTML5 structure. And in this session, we are looking at the CSS3 in detail. What we are going to look at is the CSS techniques and not about the artistic looks. Various ways CSS can be applied to our website. In the previous session, we already looked at the useful code editors we can use and the browsers we will be using. To get this started, we create a folder named CSS Essential Training. I created the training on the desktop. This is our practice folder, and within it we create right click and create a new text document named index.html. Make sure it is .html and delete the .txt. Enter. It is asking, are you sure you want to change it? Yes, I want to change it. So that is an HTML file. In the previous session, we used Notepad++, but for this session, let us use Sublime Text. For this program, normal default color is black, but I changed to a light color. The way to change is Preferences and go under Color Scheme, and you can change any color you want. So I chose a light color, which is easy to read. Another good thing is we can bring in the project into this application. Just drag and drop our project folder to here. So the project folder is now within the Sublime Text. Now you can see the project within the Sublime Text. Now we are going to edit the HTML. At the moment there is nothing there. Type HTML and tab. As soon as I type HTML and tab, there is a skeleton HTML file created. And that's a good thing about this Sublime Text. You can save a lot of typing. This is called code auto-completion. To make this code editing easier, you can install few packages that already comes with it. To install some of these packages, you go to Tools, Install Package Control. It says Package Control successfully installed. OK. Then go to Preferences, Package Control, then Install Package, and it will ask what package you want to install. You say CSS3, click on that, so that is installed. Another one you need is, install package, then HTML5, that one. Then you need another one. Package control, install package, and this time you need auto close. This one, auto close HTML tags. By installing these three packages, which make our coding much easier, you can always remove them too. You can add or remove these packages at any time. Okay, HTML tab. So it is created the HTML5. I already explain all these in the HTML5 Essential Training, and if you are not sure what is all these tags, please watch that series to understand about HTML5. The title is CSS Essential Training. Whenever you type something and you haven't saved, this is a dot mark, and when you save, that become a cross mark. Okay, so that is how you know it is saved or not. So now it is saved. Let us see on the browser. Open in browser. Now that is open in the browser. Nothing on the body, so that's why you don't see anything. We put the title CSS Essential Training. That is what is showing up. So everything is working. That is good. Let's put some content into the body. A heading, for example, H1. And the title is, what is Cascading Style Sheet? So that is a heading. And we need some text in here. So that is an explanation of what is Cascading Style Sheet. Cascading Style Sheet is a language used for describing presentation of a document. It is a cornerstone technology along with HTML and JavaScript. Saving, we can save it by Control S, it's a shortcut. So saved, and we can view that on the browser. So that's what it is. So that is the web page showing. Okay, so far so good. Now we are going to apply styles to this page. There are 3 ways of applying styles. The simple method of putting style is directly into the element. For example, H1, how you want the HTML to be displayed, that is the styling. And this is called inline styling. Let's do that. The way to do that is style, S-T-Y-L-E, style equal to, and in quotation, and property and value. What's the property we are trying to change? Say for example, colors, yellow, color is blue. Let us add another style to our paragraph. Here paragraph, I am changing the font, say font to italic. Style equal to font style italic. Control S, save, and refresh the page, refresh. So it is now italic. Alright, so the text style, here you can see the color is blue, and the paragraph style, font style is italic. So that is applied. So this is called inline style. The problem with inline style is that each and every element you need to change on a page. This type of styling is not very scalable, and it is very difficult to maintain. So it is not really recommended. But if you have only one page website, it may be okay. The next type of styling is called internal styling. That is moving all these styles to the header on a style tag like this, S-T-Y-L-E, style. As soon as I typed style and tab, the code completion finished the job. So this is the styling tag, and it says it is a style sheet, and the type is a text file, a CSS file. And in here you put the element. The element is H1 and curly bracket, and within the bracket you say color, say green, a different color, and save it, Control S, and refresh the page. It looks like there is no change. Why is that? The reason is whichever style closer to the attribute will take precedence. It will overwrite what is in here. Alright, so that is why it is not changing. So let us remove that and save, Control S, and refresh the page. Now it is green. Okay, now this style is applied. We should be moving the paragraph style as well. You write here P, okay, P, then font style italic. Control S. So, and if refresh it, it should be fine. There, same thing. Alright, so this is called inline style. That is, in each page, on the top of the page, you create a style tag and put all the styling in there. The advantage is you can group the styling and see all styles in one place. That's a good thing, but the problem is you need this type of styling for each and every page. If you have hundreds of pages, this becomes very difficult to manage. The next type of styling is called external styles. That is, you created a style page separately and link that file to your web page. So that is called external styles, and let us do that. So we delete this now and refresh. It removes all the styles. There you are, all the styles gone. To create external styles, it's a good idea to have all the styles on a folder, on a separate folder. A new folder called CSS, and within that folder we create a file called say styles, S-T-Y-L-E, style.css. Remove the txt, so it is a .css file. Cascading Style Sheet. You want to change it? Yes. Okay, so that is a style sheet. Professional developers always use an external style sheet like this because it is easy to manage and maintain. Okay, we can write our styles here. Say H1. The element H1 is the style is a color red. Control S, save. When I refresh the page, well, nothing happened. What happened? The reason is, so we need to link that style sheet to this web page. And that is what's called a link tag, L-I-N-K tab. It says a link, a relationship is a style sheet, and the type is a CSS file. The source of the file is, we put it on a folder like CSS, right? Style.css. So that is the location. So it's a link is a single tag. Relationship is style sheet, and the type is CSS, and the location is CSS/style. So we are linking this style sheet to this page. Save it. So when I refresh, the color should be red. Refresh. Oh, nothing happened. View page source, type, yeah, it's all correct. So what happened? Oh yes, the color is the American spelling. Color is spelled differently in UK English and American English. Okay, now I refresh, it should turn red. Refresh, there you go. The external style sheet is now applied. Very good. Let us add the paragraph style as well. Say paragraph, and the styling is, what do you want to do? Italic maybe. Font style is italic. Save it, refresh, there we go. So that is the italic. We can add multiple styling to the same element. Say for example, font size, say 24 pixel. See how it looks. Control S to save and refresh. There you go, that is bigger. This is the way to add multiple styles to an element. The good thing about the external styling is that same style file can be applied to the entire websites with hundreds of pages. And you can keep all the styles in one place. It is easy to manage. So now looking at the anatomy of a CSS selector, the first one is a selector. It's like a paragraph or heading, whatever. And the next one is what's called the declaration. And within the curly bracket, you have the declaration of what you want to do, the selector to do. The first one is the property, like the color, font size, things like that. And the next one is the value, what the property value to be. If it is color, it can be different colors, hexadecimal values, and things like that. So we have a selector, a declaration within the curly brackets, and within that there's a property and value combination. Not only just one property, you can have multiple property and value combinations. Okay, you can write like this. In this session, we learned about what is a cascading style sheet, and the different types and different ways we can express that. Inline styling and internal styling, and I mean that is to put styling on the top of the page, and external styling, that is a much more professional way of doing stuff. Okay, so thank you for watching. As usual, please subscribe and share it with friends and like this video. Thank you.